We are back to study for the LSAT, so get ready with me to take a practice exam. And I literally have not looked at any study material since January, so it's been about 5 months. And I already know that this PT is not going to go very well, especially because right before the January LSAT, I was drilling so hard that I'm pretty sure majority of that information just kind of went out of my mind. But that is honestly okay because everyone needs to restart somewhere. And I know it's probably just going to take me a couple weeks to just get back into where I was because I know that information is still probably somewhere in my head. For this last cycle, my LSAT score was in the 150s, and I just felt like I wasn't really able to apply to schools that I wanted to apply to. And even the schools that I did apply to, I didn't really get in. So for this cycle, I'm shooting for a 160, 165, somewhere in that range. And I'm putting that out on the internet so I can hold myself accountable. Last cycle, my study habits were really bad, and I think that's why I ended with the score that I did, because I was on and off studying for like 3 months, or I would study but just not for as long as I needed to. And then the last month and a half before test day, I just went crazy and I was drilling nonstop. So I am definitely going to try to spread it out a little bit more to help my brain grasp more information. Since I've already been exposed to the LSAT for an extended period of time, I already know what I'm looking for. I already figured out all the right study techniques by the end of my actual study time last cycle. I actually felt like the week before my exam was when it started to click, and I was like, why didn't this start to click 3 months ago? So I know that by implementing the proper study techniques and actually giving myself the right amount of time to study, I will be able to hit that 160 plus goal. Okay, at least I'm manifesting it because I know that I am capable of a good score. Ugh. I stopped doing that. What I was saying is I know I'm capable of a good score as long as I put in the proper work to get there. Yeah, and I just really need to put in the work to deserve it this time. Okay, but I'm actually kind of excited to start studying again. I don't know why, but I think I just need to try and love the process instead of dreading it, which I think a lot of people who are successful with the LSAT begin to enjoy the process and start to look forward to it every day. But since I'm getting back into it, let me know if you have any tips for me into getting a score that I want. I'm not shooting for T14, so let's not get crazy, but I know I am capable and worthy of getting into a good school, and that is why we're here right now. But shortly after you guys see this, I will be taking the test, so please wish me luck, and hopefully I'll have a little update later today on how I did.